afternoon. How are you feeling?
8 months after being booted from cabinet by Marc Carney, Marc Miller is back as the culture minister, despite not loving the formalities of the job.
I just prefer Mark. It's the one thing they can't take away. It's nice. Look, I got into politics because I love my country and want to contribute to it.
The mini cabinet shuffle, the first major changes the Prime Minister has made to his front bench since the election, all stemming from the resignation of Steven Guilbeault.
The Honourable Joe Lightbound.
Procurement Minister Joe Lightbound taking over as Quebec Lieutenant.
I, Julie Aviva de Bruzen,
And Environment Minister Julie de Bruzen absorbing the National Parks file from Guilbeault. De Bruzen, now the key cabinet minister, left to defend the Liberals' environmental policies in the wake of the pipeline agreement with Alberta.
We are not going to override the jurisdiction of our provinces, and we're not going to override the rights of Indigenous rights holders.
While the Prime Minister has the authority to approve a pipeline without BC and First Nations agreement, the Conservative MP for the northern BC coast, a former First Nations chief, won't say if he supports a pipeline going through his riding.
I support process. I've always supported process, no matter what kind of project we're talking about. And in this case here, I can't see what the process is, given the Major Progress Office, the Canadian Impact Assessment Agency, the MOU. It's all over the map.
Navigating that process now at the heart of Alberta's ability to get a potential pipeline, something Premier Danielle Smith believes will be easier with Guilbeault out of cabinet.
I'm quite glad to see him go and not have the influence in caucus that he clearly had under the previous administration.
But many Liberal caucus members and senior staff disagree and were very upset when Guilbeault left. Miller, a decades-long friend of Justin Trudeau, a potential olive branch to the disgruntled Liberals.
What you have is an incredibly competent individual who deserves to be around the cabinet table.
While Carney has worked hard to distance himself from the Trudeau era, Miller's reappointment is a step back from that approach, Donna, but he is likely to remake caucus and cabinet further in the coming months, with 3 former cabinet ministers set to quit politics and a larger cabinet shuffle expected before Parliament returns in 2026.
Mackenzie Gray in Ottawa, thanks.